Okay, big news today, the biggest of which is at the end of this video. But first, we will be announcing the golden ticket winner live tomorrow. We had submissions from 5 different continents, so planning a live stream for everyone was not an easy task. But we are going to live stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 9 p.m. UK time and 6 a.m. in Australia, although that's 6 a.m. the following day. And we are going to introduce you to our finalists before selecting the winner live. It is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, everyone has been super curious about Candace Owens. A couple months ago, Candace Owens had a video go viral where she said she doesn't consider herself a round earther or a flat earther. And this video had everyone wondering if she was considering flat earth. Well, when I was made aware of her video, I immediately reached out to her because this is exactly why I created the final experiment. TFE is going to give the world definitive evidence of the truth about the Earth. And so I made Candace aware of TFE, and she was pumped, to say the least. Now, isn't that a normal reaction? This is the scientific method, right? You make predictions and then test it. The globe model predicts a 24-hour sun in the south in Antarctica, and the flat earth model predicts no 24-hour sun in Antarctica, meaning the sun will rise and set each day. Now, I'm going to ignore all those on the flat earth side who have completely reversed course and no longer want to go to Antarctica and are complaining that it's too cold and that we can't learn much from the lights in the sky. I'm going to ignore them and just say that anyone in a right state of mind would just be crazy excited not only to go to Antarctica, but to actually figure out the truth of what the sun does there. Well, Candace Owens showed immediate excitement. Check it out.
All right, before we go, I have to tell you about this amazing thing that's going on. Okay, so this guy messages me, and this is what he says. His name is Will Duffy. He said, I heard you recently talking about the flat earth versus the globe debate. I'm a pastor from Colorado, and I've created something called the Final Experiment. It's a trip to Antarctica this December to settle the debate once and for all. It would be really cool if you and or George joined us in Antarctica. But if not, I would be more than happy to come on your show to talk about it. If you'd like more information, our website is thefinalexperiment.com. Thanks, Will.
Here's the reality. Those who are confident in their position would be excited to prove it to the naysayers, to those who disagree. And we have a unique situation here where both sides of the debate, flat and globe, have made clear positive claims. The globe side has made the positive claim that there is a 24-hour sun.
You might wonder why the sun never sets in Antarctica on the globe. In reality. That's because the Earth is tilted in relation to the sun by about 23.5 degrees.
And the flat earth side has made the positive claim that the sun rises and sets each day in Antarctica during the southern summer.
And what I found is anything that would prove the Earth is a globe, the globe science community lies about. For example, the 24-hour sun in Antarctica doesn't work on a flat Earth. It works in the north, but not in the south. Well, guess what? There's thousands of videos of the 24-hour sun and from Alaska and Norway and, very northern places. And you can book vacations and go and watch it in June, right? But in December, the same thing should happen in Antarctica, and it doesn't.
When you have two sides making positive claims, what's the next step? You test it. It's really that simple. Now, when it comes time to test these two opposing positions, if one side starts to waffle and doesn't want to do the test and starts to change what they've been saying for years, what does that mean? Isn't it obvious? That means they don't have confidence in their model and they don't really believe what they've been saying all this time. In my opinion, every flat earther in the world owes a huge thanks to Austin and Jaron. They have saved the entire flat earth community in showing excitement and agreeing to go to Antarctica. Had they not done this, the flat earth community would look really bad. not wanting to participate in testing the flat earth model. And again, this is the scientific method to make predictions and to test them. And Candace not only gets that, she loves it.
So this is actually really fascinating because this is the return to the scientific method.
Now, Candace is no slouch. She understands the importance of not only going to Antarctica, but also the importance of having agreement from both sides of the debate as to Antarctica being the place that will tell us the truth about the world we live in.
Let me explain to you why this Antarctica holds the key. So Antarctica allegedly holds the key to this age-old question because both flat earthers and round earthers, this is what the gangs call each other, agree that Antarctica holds the answer. Like they, on both sides of the debate, they're like, yes, like Antarctica, once we go to Antarctica, we will know who is right in this debate. So I'll let you watch this montage of flat earthers and round earthers agreeing that Antarctica holds the answer. Take a look.
They all say that you and I can't privately and freely explore the one region that would prove the Earth's a sphere. So how convenient.
It's ludicrous. Antarctica is the one place that would prove the flat Earth.
Well, that brings me on nicely to why I think Antarctica destroys flat Earth.
And nobody is allowed to independently explore Antarctica. That's something that would prove the Earth is a globe.
And Candace also understands the two models, specifically what the sun should do or can't do on the two models, and explains it rather nicely here.
So, as I said, they both agree on both sides that this holds the answer. And the reason because if the Earth is a sphere, then Antarctica is an island at the bottom of it. And if it is indeed an island at the bottom of a tilted globe, during the summer southern, the sun would never set in Antarctica. In other words, if the sun sets in Antarctica each day during the southern summer, then the Earth cannot be a globe. Under the globe model, the Earth is rotating while the sun is stationary. Under the flat Earth model, the Earth is stationary while the sun is rotating.
And Candace agrees with me that we need to just figure this out. Enough debating, enough arguing, enough calling people liars. We just need to get to the bottom of this, which is what TFE strives to do.
The final experiment was created by this guy, Will Duffy. He's a pastor at a small church. And I want to tell you guys about it because I think this is awesome. I love this. I am just so sick and bored of like the scientific authoritarian community. It's like if people are this passionate, which I've been shocked how many flat earthers there are since this clip of me went viral. And if people are this passionate about the topic, just figure it out. By the way, once upon a time, the entire world thought the Earth was flat. And then because of the scientific method, the entire world changed their mind and said that it was a globe. And that's because you have to actually debate it. You don't just call each other stupid. So I told him, I was like, I think this is like such a fun thing that you guys are doing. And I promise I will report on it.
Thank you. Thank you. This is the reason I created the final experiment. We need to get off our butts where we spend all this time going back and forth arguing with people on the internet. We need to just go to Antarctica. And so to Antarctica we go. And I'm very excited to announce that although Candace Owens will not be able to go with us, she is sending her director with us, and she will be reporting on our trip this December through her director, who will be her boots on the ground in Antarctica, reporting back to her whether or not there was a 24-hour sun or if the sun rises and sets each day. Super cool. The final experiment has really become what I envisioned when I created it, and I'm just overjoyed. We're all coming together. Both sides are coming together as truthers, saying we want to know the truth, regardless of whether it agrees with our model or not. So let's go to Antarctica together and report back to the world what we see. I love it. And I'll see everyone tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern to announce the golden ticket winner.